So I'm going to start with Firefox. So I'm just going to copy the URL. You might not have this index.html at the end, and I'll actually just go ahead and remove that for now. So I'll copy it and I'll open up a Firefox window, and we can see at least one immediate problem, which is that our logo is tremendous, and it shouldn't be. So I'm going to inspect the element here in Firefox to open up its development tools. And I'm going to take a wild guess that it's the width auto that's causing the problem. If we change the width to match the width that we're using for the image itself, so 208 pixels, it falls back in line. So that's something that we should probably adjust. I'll try the drop down in our search. I'll type a little bit in the search bar. I'll scroll down some more. Okay. We get our next and previous icons there. Scroll down a bit more. Okay, it looks like we have a slight difference in color here between the placeholder color in the inputs and the select eyes color. Now, I don't think this is critical, but it's just something that is worth noting. And everything else looks good. Let's try dropping the size down and seeing where that takes us. So I'll scroll back up in just a smaller screen here. Okay, it looks all right. And I'll drop down a bit more. And it looks like the size of the image isn't changing, but that's because we set it to 208 in the element itself. And if we instead added this width in the breakpoint where the width auto is, we should see this image change size as we go. All right, and then I'm going to scroll down with the browser nice and small. Okay, looks pretty good. So I'm going to do a quick correction for the image, and then we'll do one more test in Firefox. So again, this is the image class site header logo. So I'm going to open up the site header partial, and I'll find the logo class here. And so it's this width auto that doesn't work so hot once we get past the one column breakpoint. So we're going to set this to that fixed 208 pixels. Now I feel like it would be nice to be able to connect this 208 to the 208 here in the HTML file. For now though, we don't have a way to share variables like this between HTML and CSS. So I'm just going to bite the bullet and go with it. So I'll save this, I'll refresh in the browser, and now as we shrink, it should change. There we go, there's the big version, and there's the version that will change as the browser gets a little differently sized.